sound on YouTube, but definitely wasn't sound on Facebook. There should be sound now though. So sorry about that, Bobby Witt Jr. Sound on YouTube, but definitely wasn't sound on. I had to turn on the sound to make. Well, there wasn't much of an intro. We got Babe Ruth. I was just talking about how we were just waiting for people to come in, and I was opening the box. There wasn't really much to talk about. We have Miles Mastrobuoni. I'm gonna say all I was saying is that I'm gonna lean into grading at the beginning of next month. So put that on the website, push it. That's pretty much all I talked about. I talked about which explains why nobody said anything. We have Whit Merrifield Jr. I know there were some guys that were asking for Bowman in the poll I ran earlier. Is there something Bowman wise you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see 2024 Bowman? Do you want to see a mix of Bowman that's like random teams? Do you want something that's pick your team? Obviously, if it's multiple years and multiple products, pick your team and get a little hectic. We got a 14 out of 499 on the Kyron in Paris. And I was gonna say I have 5 more cases ordered from Fanatics of Jumbo, so I won't have any more hobby for sure. Because it's the last hobby case. I don't think I'm gonna order more because they upped the price of it, and at the price they have, there's just really no point. We have Willie Mays, but they get 5 more Jumbos. Oh, big time autograph. PCA Pete Crow Armstrong, 49 out of 50 on the bronze, and that's gonna go to the Cubbies and Will Williams. Nice hit there, buddy. What was I going to say? So I will have more cases. We will definitely do still the Series 1, Series 2, half and half. Probably do that in the middle of the week next week. And then I just kind of talked about in the beginning about Rodney, Adrian Beltre. Oh, posting the Museum Club UEFA soccer that comes out next week on the website to see if it can get filled, since I know there's some guys that do like to break soccer. And I'll just advertise that on Facebook through the company page and try to push it. But the only thing is that Rodney will probably have to break it. And I'll just explain that I'm going to bring on a guy, Rodney. We have Mantle, Royce Lewis, Burns, and Bobby Miller. That's going to be breaking whenever I'm like out of town and stuff, more than likely. Dylan will still do some breaks too when Rodney's not available. But talked about Rodney a little bit last night and a couple days before. He's actually one of Dylan and Tyler's good friends, but he was been in the hobby since he was a little kid, in the sense of like just collecting and just understands the card world at a better clip, especially for stuff like UFC and football. Long term, I don't know if I get into a new space, into a bigger space, I'll probably try to hire him like full time to run breaks on like a Loupe or a whatnot. Or God forbid if we ever go on Fanatics Live. I don't think that will ever happen, but who knows? So I was going to say, to run stuff like the footballs and the UFCs like during the day, when obviously I'm still out there saving lives, working for the government. I can't even really talk about what I actually do, but we'll just leave it at that. Next week I'm going to family vacation, so Rodney will be breaking. I need you guys to keep filling the breaks because I need to know how he does. And you guys are more than happy to message me with the constructive criticism, feedback, or whatever else of what you guys think about him. I love you guys, no Diddy, but when I go on vacation, I actually have to like start to take family vacations because, you know, there is a 0 chance to break cards with 2 little kids and it not be like an absolute Charlie Foxtrot. Not just that, they require a lot more luggage than they previously did too, so it's not like even I have the extra luggage for cards. We have covering the field, Vladdy Jr. We have Acuna Jr., Mookie Betts. We have Cal Ripken. But what I was saying is because they didn't ship from Fanatics yet, I'll pay to probably get them expressed on Monday, so they should be here Tuesday for the Series 2 Jumbos, but that leaves us, we'll run this half and half. I'll post this tomorrow. We have the Chicago White Sox. I have Francisco Lindor. But we'll also have probably a mixer of some sort posted tomorrow as well. And then if you guys want a Bowman, I guess just let me know. If not, I can run the same like 10-spot tiered. We have Charlie Blackmon on the borderless going to the Rockies. Good old Chuck Nasty, one of my favorite players. Mostly just because he is a nasty swinging MLB The Show. I mean, he does have like an epic beard too, but in general, he's really just like a DH that's had like 1 or 2 good seasons. Didn't want to focus on him at all. We have Anthony Santander. Santander. The announcer on MLB The Show says we have Casas. I think it's a little wacky with his accent there. So Shane McClanahan, which, man, if he can stay healthy, phenomenal pitcher. 308 out of 2024. We have Doyle. We have Giancarlo Stanton for the Yankees on the Golden Mirror. Going to Brian. Like, the biggest reason I took cards of Colorado just because, like, no family was coming with me, so I didn't have to worry about anything. We got Freddie Freeman. And because I was taking this vacation, I didn't want to have it to be like I wasn't breaking, like, at all for, like, or a lot of me not breaking, that makes sense. We have Joey Votto. National League. The Reds. Doesn't mean I'm going to take days off when I'm here or anything else. And you guys are still stuck with me, unfortunately, for you guys. We have first pitch, Mike Towers. We have Joey Votto. Mike Piazza. That's going to be the inserts. It's going to be the silver pack. We have Johnny Bench, Eddie Murray, Jordan Lawler, and it's okay they get us with that one because they got us with this one. Hanley Ramirez going to Zach Ryder and the Marlins. Don't let Zach start grabbing the Marlins. I was going to say, this man just hits all the autographs. Everybody else takes the Marlins. Series 2's like, fuck you, guy. Zach Ryder, the guy that PCs the Marlins, he takes them, boom, autograph. Nice hit on the Hanley Ramirez out of the silver pack. I'll take a $1 relic if they're going to give us an autograph with the $1 relic. Especially a guy like Hanley Ramirez, man, he was such a fan favorite. I don't remember him ever wearing those Miami Marlins jerseys, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe when he came back for like his second or third stint with the team he did. But I personally don't remember that. So. Oh, and what I was trying to say too is, in the beginning, I don't know if I talked about shipping after the mic started to work on both platforms, but I know 1 through 5 is sorted and bagged up, so Not bagged up for shipping. But what I was trying to say is everything should be shipped out by Monday, Tuesday. Monday night, Tuesday night. Probably do it in 2 waves. So you should have all the cards by the end of the week. Some of the guys in California where it gets a little wishy-washy when you start to send stuff over there, and sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Might have theirs by the weekend. But everybody that's on the East Coast or the Midwest should have theirs before the weekend. Well, yeah, Jaron Duran. See, yours is okay because it goes to the post office. Guys that go to their house, sometimes once it even gets to California, it still takes like an extra 2 days. Just such a big state. We have Jaron Duran. We have Ellie. We have Soroka. Corbin Carroll. Kershaw. Carlos Rodon, who got lit up today in the first 2 innings. We have Brooks Robinson. Matthew Liberatore. On the bronze, future stars, we're going to have a 1660 out of 2024. We have Jacob Young, Alonzo and Sandy Koufax, Dominic Fletcher on the Aqua 9 out of 399. Javier Assad, Ronald Acuna, Aaron Judge, Julio Rodriguez, Matt Stram on the bronze, and that's going to be a 1374 out of 2024. Phillies. Got Diaz on the foil, Bobby Witt Jr., Aaron Judge, Evan Carter. Munoz on the foil. Have Doyle, Austin Riley, Kirby Puckett, David Hamilton for the Red Sox. That's going to Mario. Gold on the Rockies, Stroman, Gabriel Arias on the bronze, and that's going to be a 1561 out of 2024. Luis Garcia on the foil, Betts, Randy Johnson, American League All-Star Derek Jeter, Nolan Arenado, which is going to be the around the horn blue border. Well, not obviously not a border, but blue. We have Alex Call. A-Rod, Kierstead, Mallory Swanson on the blue border for the Cubbies on the first pitch. Jock Peterson, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Davis Snyder. Into the 2 silver packs. We have Eddie Rodriguez, Xander Bogaerts, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and we have Eddie Murray on the 23 out of 199 of the Orioles. That's going to Brian Thomas and the O's. On the Eddie Murray. We have Yamamoto, Jackie Robinson, Nolan Jones, and Matt McLean. Also, I guess I have to ask you guys, what do you guys feel about the website? There is some positives. I'm going to lay them out probably tomorrow to get a nice, some criticism about it, how you guys like it or don't like it. What I will say just verbally, I can start an actual rewards program based off of money spent to where you would get back like 1% of whatever you spend. And do some stuff like that. We'll have actual rewards program. So there's certain things I can do on the website that I just am manually not going to do if we take PayPal, or we take, if I do everything like the Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Now that doesn't mean if I have the website I can't still take payment of Venmo or Cash App. You just would have to claim it. Underneath the post, and as long as nobody has it in their cart and checking out in the first however many minutes, I can give you the team, because I can obviously put them as sold out on the website. The only thing is that like first 5 to 10 minutes, you're never gonna have you're never gonna be able to lock down a team if we go straight website. If you're paying with Venmo or Cash App, I mean, in reality, it's super easy if you're paying with a debit card or a credit card or whatever else. Literally, if you use Shopify, you just create an account. It's like a 2-button click. It does link with, obviously, straight up with PayPal, but yeah, I mean, the same way you would have money in Venmo would be the same way you would have money in like your regular bank account or whatever else. You can just create an account on Shopify. There's other benefits, like I'm not going to talk about the pay now or the buy now, pay later options, like the Shop Pay or whatever. That's definitely an option, but Freddie Freeman, I'm not going to like pitch that one. It's just, it is an option in the sense of Luis Robert. If you want an expensive team and you wanted to do it interest free, you can do that. But when you take the training from Shopify, you're not allowed to like justify it as you should do this option. It's just the option's available, and to let the customer know about the option, because I guess that's like legally the way they want to present it. To me, I pay a higher interest rate on it, so, or fee, not interest rate. So obviously, I'm like, I mean, I'll take it though. Like, be some guys Dodgers fans, and the Dodgers are just expensive right now because of that guy that just got us foil, Corbin Carroll. Going to Kevin Britton, the big Dodgers fan. By the way, your Noel came back, Ichiro, and it got a 9. Not 100% sure why I got a 9. I'll have to look at it. Like, it's literally just got it delivered today, I think, is when it came. I'll have to look at it again. I don't know why I exactly got a 9. Emmanuel Rivera, 357 out of 2024 going to the Diamondbacks, but it got a 9. You have J-Rod on the blue. That's going to go to the Mariners, covering the field. Dominic Fletcher on the foil. Derek Jeter. Bo Bichette. We have Rafaela. 131 out of 199. Red foil board. Jordan Lawler. Going to the Diamondbacks. Just going to Travis. Kyle Tucker. And we have a 33 out of 50 Nick Madrigal on the City Connect. For an out of 50, man, I mean, I guess their uniforms are boring as shit for their City Connect, but just the dark blue navy patch. Still numbered. I mean, Madrigal's not quite what he was when he was a rookie, but we have Witt Jr. Still a contact guy, pretty good defensively. We have Bregman. I didn't realize how good of a year Mason Wynn was, man. I didn't realize he was batting over 300. It's nuts that the hobby's not talking about that guy more than We have Matt McLean, Roger Clemens, Randy Johnson, and Cole Ragans. He's probably the front runner right now for NL MVP or NL MVP, NL Rookie of the Year, not MVP. MVP is probably going to be. I'd have to look at some guys' numbers. I would assume it's like Mookie Betts or I don't know what I don't know how many home runs Ohtani has. Really hard to win as a DH though in general. The fourth box of Hobby. Yeah, the Cardinals have been a hot bag of ass too this year, so that probably doesn't help anything. Oh, we have Jessica Mendoza, Randy Arozarena, Bo Bichette on the Home Run Challenge card, Shohei on the insert. Strider. Ronald Acuna Jr. Jose Ramirez. Huh. Not taking him anywhere. We're going down to Florida to Disney World. Matt Chapman for the Giants. 280 out of 2024. Then you have Ellie. Because I'm 100% service connected disabled veteran, I still get like the military rates at Disney. So we have Votto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Brandon Lowe. Otherwise, we definitely won't go because Disney's expensive as hell. We have Bichette. Paul Goldschmidt. We have Superstar Greeting, 233 out of 499. Witt and Trout. That's going to be Steve and Tom. I'll get you guys into a... We have Lee on the bronze. Be a 595 out of 2024. Going to the Giants. No, they don't. I was gonna say they don't even use Fast Pass anymore. Some other bullshit. I don't know what exactly it is. We have May, Robles, and whoever's behind Robles there. It's like I can't think of what it's called right now. You're welcome, Andy. I was gonna say we have Derek Jeter. And that's the only reason I ended up in Maryland. We have Mickey Mantle. Otherwise, I wasn't here. I wouldn't have been here by choice. We have one of these Ronald Acuna Jr. inserts. It's going to be a 35 out of 50. We haven't seen any of these yet. Who got the Braves this time? Oh, going to David Sharples, who's grabbed the Braves most of times, but he gets a 35 out of 50. Ronald Acuna Jr. thieving in threes. Haven't seen any of those yet. So nice to see that they do exist. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We have another Yamamoto, Jackie Robinson, and Nolan Jones. I feel like we've seen this pack before. Obviously, all the rookies of these get top-loaded. So, I mean, Yamamoto is just getting top-loaded because it's Yamamoto on camera. But other than that, I mean, he gets no extra special treatment just because he's Yamamoto, just so you guys know. I know no one's really got their cards back to see how everything gets sleeved or top-loaded or whatever else. But ooh, forearm spasm. Open too many cases of Jumbo. Give me a second. For real, though. My forearm just... Actually, probably too much wrestling with Joseph to be 100% honest. You can only twirl and flip around 50 pounds or 45 pounds so many times. Trying to teach him how to tackle today so I can get myself a Peyton Wilson as a son. Mark it down right now. He's going to be Peyton Wilson, Defensive Rookie of the Year. He's going to have like 115 tackles, 2 picks, 3 fumble recoveries, and maybe 2 sacks. I don't know how much they're going to blitz him or not. Still waiting for the reverse sweep by the Mavs too. That'll be glorious if it happens. I mean, I really don't think it's going to get out of Game 5 in Boston, but if it does get out of Game 5 in Boston, I know Mario and his Celtics fans' brethren is going to be sweating a little bit. I don't think anything crazy today really happened in baseball. I know Orioles and Phillies fans have been going at each other just because Phillies fans are the biggest bunch of assholes ever, and Baltimore fans are no better when it comes to assholeness. So, Randy Arozarena, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Shane Bass, I have Matt Olson, Pete Alonso, Wembenyama. Got Garrett Mitchell on the gold border. Gabriel Moreno McLean. We have James MacArthur. He says, so mark them down for a loss. 1,800 out of 2024. The only reason why I say you guys would start sweating is because if it goes to Game 6 in Dallas, and there's a chance they can put it to 7. We have Will Smith, Jones, and Julio Rodriguez. And that's where the pressure would really start to get on them. We have PCA on the blue. But, I mean, I think that Brown has a fantastic game, and I don't think the Mavs will beat them if he has a good game. We have Bader, Seager, J-Dom, Josh Jung, Kikichi for the Jays, which I think they cut him, didn't they? Didn't they DFA him? 17-18 out of 2024. We have Bryce Jarvis on the foil, Lindor, Page, Aaron Judge, Urshela. Foil, Otani, Guerrero Jr., and Jordan Walker. We're going to have for Austin Fishback, 6 out of 25, Freddie Peralta. Austin's like the Series 2 whisperer, man. Dude just does not miss. We have Eloy Jimenez. We have Alvarez, John Schreiber, Jordan Adams, Duran, Abrams. I have Silver Slugger on the Adley Rutschman. Have 1464 out of 2024. Also, for everybody that has Father's Day, well, I guess it's officially Father's Day where I'm at. Happy Father's Day, A. B. Make sure after this break, ×2 your team if you want it. We want 46 out of 299 because I'm going to ask for ×2. Well, that's because Doug has been super fast. I probably have the Twins about $5 lower than maybe they should be. But in all honesty, Doug's been hitting like the two guys. Like, there's like 2 guys you can get hits of, and Doug has hit both of them. But in reality, their checklist is absolutely fucking atrocious. We have Batty on the gold, Freeman. We got Lee on the insert, Taj Bradley on the 72 out of 73. On the black for the Rays. But, yeah, make sure after this break you guys grab your ×2 before you go to bed, or if you go to bed in the middle of the break. I mean, there's only a couple boxes left, so I'm assuming you'll probably be up for the rest of it. We have Max Scherzer on the gold, or on the Golden Mirror. Gonna go to the Rangers and Derek Reese. But I would, yeah, make sure you ×2 your team if you want it, because I'm not gonna drop the break super early tomorrow, but just in case you get wrapped up in Father's Day activities, you don't miss it with Mike Tauchman, Guerrero Jr., and Gunnar Henderson. Since you get in the first half of the case, you do have priority for the second half, as always. We have Fernando Tatis Jr., Ozzie Smith, Fred McGriff, and then we have Ronnie Mauricio for the Mets. 108 out of 150. Jeremy Green with the Mets. Get himself some Ronnie Mauricio. We got Hank Aaron, Paris, Cole, and Schwarber. Into the 5th hobby box. right. Good luck to everybody in the 5th hobby box. We have Marquez to start that one off. Yordan Alvarez. Gunner. Home Run Challenge Adley. Spencer Strider. Got Gunnar Henderson on the Cup card. That's going to be a bronze. 80 out of 2024. Juan Soto. Clayton Kershaw on the foil. Stott. Ronald Acuna Jr. C.J. Stroud on the Let's Play Ball. And Chipper Jones. 326 out of 399. Carlos Correa on the Aqua. Dylan Carlson. Tristan McKenzie. George W. on the first pitch. JT Realmuto. Yeah, max distance Shohei, 158 out of 299. He almost hit a ball 500 feet last year. Going to the Angels and Tom Giuliano. Luis Robert, talked about kind of where he's going to be traded at. Are they actually going to move on from him? Like, what's going on with that? We got Chris Bryant on the City Connect. Mookie Betts. Christian Yelich. Shohei for the Dodgers on the 1989. We have Jaloff, Hayes, Gray, and Max Scherzer for the Rangers. 30 out of 199. Couple Scherzer hits now. Old Mad Max with the 2 different colored eyes. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Fun fact for him. I mean, probably would have been better than Chapman is right now. We have Basebe. Jose Altuve. Nolan Jones. Man, you want to talk about a guy that people picked up really high in fantasy that didn't pan out. I mean, I got a few too, but Nolan Jones is probably one of the worst ones. 137 out of 299. Yeah, I think Bryant's hurt this year, to be honest with you. Dylan Carlson. We have Trout. The problem with Chapman is he just doesn't have a high batting average. He doesn't walk a lot, so he's just not on base. We have Henry Davis, Bryce Harper. I mean, that's always been Chapman's knock, is he's not a great hitter, so he'll get it done. He's above average, and you're getting a Platinum Glover. We have Rutschman. Spencer Strider. Brandon Drury. Pedro Martinez. Or I guess we'll see if he wins it this year. Only because Brian Hayes, plus you do have Arenado again. We got Tyrone Taylor. Or he has to deal with Arenado and Brian Hayes at third base. Wow, 161 out of 2024. We have Shohei. We have none other than the only guy we can apparently hit a home field advantage with is damn Luis Arraez. I think this is Zach's third one. Mark McGuire. We got Nick Gonzalez. Nice little box here. Home field advantage, and then we get two or an autograph. I'll take that all day. One of the Pirates on the Nick Gonzalez. That's going to go to John Williams. Nolan Arenado. Aaron Nola. We have Gunner on the Cup card, PCA, Mariano Rivera, and Nick Gonzalez. He's been decent. He hasn't been great. I think he's optioned back down to AAA. They've been doing the same shit the Orioles have been doing and some other teams. The Giants do the same thing where he's been like up and down between AAA and the pros depending if they need him or not. Which is fucking stupid. But whatever. There's a reason why the Pirates are always a poverty franchise. It's because they don't know what the hell they're doing. Yo, there was literally a dude on Reddit that was like, I got a Baltimore box, and I think it was supposed to go to a Baltimore breaker. Because there's just no way they'd ever make a box this good to just let a regular guy buy. I'm like, what the fuck? People come up with like, yo, I swear that there is some people in this hobby that could outdo Alex Jones in their conspiracy theories about boxes and how they're like allocated or shipped out or whatever else. Bro, when Blez hit all those nebulas and the different products and all those 101s in basketball in like a really small time frame, we have Jessica Mendoza right here. I'm just gonna put her to the side. So me and them have the same rep at GTS, right? I was literally talking to my rep because it was like right around when one of the One Piece, I don't know if anyone's an anime or knows what One Piece is, but One Piece is an anime. It's probably the most popular anime in the world. But they have a trading card game of One Piece, and it's really hard to get into because only a couple distributors have it, and like once you have allocation, and if someone doesn't give up their allocation at all, like they haven't really went out and printed a ton more on each release. They kind of just kept the print run the same. But neither here nor there. I was talking to my rep, which is the reason I was talking to him was because I had to pre-order some One Piece. And I was asking him, I was like, yo, like, did Blez get all those basketball boxes from you guys at GTS? He's like, yeah, man. Like, he's like, they spent, like, probably $1 million in the last, like, week and a half buying all the leftover basketball to try to chase the nebulas. Is this card damage? Is that the card design? Oh, this card is for sure, like, the edge is just absolutely just fucked. I'll try to flatten it out some, but, man, that's bad. Some of these memorabilia cards get so fucked in the packs. Cody Bellinger and the City Connect for the Cubs. It still went down that way. God damn. There we go. Hopefully it'll hold like that. I'll put it underneath some cards and see if it'll flatten it out a little bit. I mean, it still doesn't look pretty for the Cubs. Going to Will Williams. We have Luis Severino for the Mets. It's going to be a 1749 out of 2024. We have Jesus Sanchez. Alex Bradman, Prince Fielder, 372 out of 499 on the green. But anyways, they put all those like 101 nebulas and stuff, and everyone's like, oh, Panini gave them boxes, blah, blah, blah. I was like, bro, them boxes have been sitting in a warehouse at GTS pretty much since release. Like, they just happen to be boxes that just hadn't been shipped to anybody. We have Nick Lodolo, Freeman, Machado, Tatis Jr., Jake McCarthy, Aaron Judge, PCA. Going to have Darius Vines, Cunha Jr., Bo Jackson, Lindor, Corbin Carroll, Marcus Semien, Freddie Freeman, Musgrove. Like whenever Backyard Breaks is ripping like expensive football and they pull all the like the big hits, like all the logo mans and stuff. And Tim Anderson on the 1371 out of 2024. I promise you that literally they have an acquisitions team for product. And literally every football and basketball release, I get messaged by at least one person, sometimes two people when it's a higher end release to see if I have any basketball boxes or football boxes I want to get rid of. We have Ornelas, Ellie De La Cruz, Austin Riley, and David Ortiz. We have Bryce Terang, which means they're just buying up literally all the product that they can, right? Like if a shop gets flawless basketball or football, if you don't break, you're not selling that in your card shop. No one's coming in and be like, hey, bro, can I get that $12,000 box of cards? We have Terang on the baseball stars going to Austin Fishback. So, like, I mean, they just buy all the products. So, of course, they're going to hit all the big cards. They literally are buying all the product they can. 253 out of 399. Panini's, like, not force-feeding them the hits, if that makes sense. Especially in the high-end stuff. There's only so much of it made. It's all numbered, like, and the big guys try to just, like, we have Tukey, Horner, Zach Jaloff, Bo Bichette on the foil, Bagwell, Alvarez, Buster Posey on the memorabilia. But, yeah, man, the big guys just try to buy as much of it as they can, so of course they're going to get the most hits because they're buying the most product. We have Buster Posey, Brandon Crawford, we have Ellie, Ronald Acuna, Ryan Noda on the team border. Going to the Athletics, and that's going to go to Jeff. We have Trey Turner, Cal Ripken, and Albert Pujols. Let's get into the silver packs. We have Evaldi, Lane Thomas, David Wright, and Anthony Volpe for the Yankees, going to Brian Britton on the Volpe autograph. Nice hit there. Prince Fielder, Craig Biggio, Jimenez, and Connor Phillips. And that's going to be the break, guys. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. We have Matt Chapman on the bronze, J-Ram on the memorabilia, Nick Madrigal on the bronze City Connect, Matthew Liberatore on the bronze, J-Rod on the blue covering the field, the bronze Rivera, Yamamoto on the foil, Yamamoto on the silver pack, Miles Mastrobuoni on the aqua, first pitch blue, around the horn blue Arenado, Derek Jeter on the memorabilia. We're going to have Gabriel Reyes on the bronze, Matt Stram, Big League Material Duran, Jason Hayward on the bronze, Noda on the team border, Posey on the memorabilia. We're going to have the foil board, Purdy, the bronze Anderson, the green Diaz, Severino on the bronze, Paris on the green, the aqua Fletcher, Taylor on the bronze, Carlson on the orange, and Scherzer on the aqua. We're going to have Chris Bryant on the City Connect, Ohtani on, look, I think it's a purple or something, but it's out of $2.99. Correa on the aqua. The bronze, Gunnar Henderson, Votto on the memorabilia, Taj Bradley on the black border, Schreiber on the bronze, Rutschman on the silver slugger, Kikichi on the bronze. We have the blue PCA, MacArthur on the bronze, Arozarena. We're in the Nick Madrigal. We have the Cody Bellinger City Connect, Yamamoto again on the silver pack, McClanahan on the bronze, and the Superstar Greeting Sluggers on the green. Into the back row here, we have a Rays on the home field advantage, Ronnie Mauricio on the blue, Lee on the bronze, Jordan Lawler on the red foil board, and Derek Jeter on the black border. Of course, man, I was going to say, like I said, if you want your teams ×2 for the second half of the cases tomorrow, make sure you grab them tonight, just in case you get caught up doing family stuff tomorrow. We got Bryce Terang on the Baseball Stars, Max Scherzer on the Golden Mirror. We're going to have Ronald Acuna Jr. thieving in 3s out of 50. The Borderless Chuck Nasty PCA out of 50 on the 1989. Nick Gonzalez on the Baseball Stars. Eddie Murray on the Aqua. Anthony Volpe out of the Silver Pack. Giancarlo Stanton on the Golden Mirror. Hanley Ramirez out of Silver Pack. David Hamilton on the Baseball Stars. And the Freddie Peralta 8 out of 25 patch auto for the Brewers. And that's going to be the break, everybody. I appreciate y'all as always. You guys have a good night and be safe. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Like I said, we'll have a mixer. We'll have a regular mixer up, and then I'll have a Bowman. I'll probably take a poll for the Bowman early in the morning to see if you guys want like a 2024, if you guys want to do like different years of Bowman. But I appreciate y'all as always. You guys have a good night and be safe.